Right now. What happened? Right now.
You smell that? That's fire. Roll it up, lock it in. You're in the hole now. Fire in the hole, light it up, let's go. Real ones only, now you already know. Jokes too raw, that's how we roll. Welcome to the madness, this fit got soul. Yeah, beam dango, been the spark since day one. 5 years deep, still blazing, still fun. Let's cracking jokes that'll roast your whole soul. Might bring the farm gas straight from the phone. This ain't no safe stream, this a wild zone. Where you win us finally feels at home. We smoke loud, talk real, no sugar on top. Life's messy, we just make it hot. Fire in the hole, light it up, let's go. Cannabis kings with the comedy flow. Game night giveaways, burn it slow. VH fake, it's the realest show.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Denise, Margaret, Mike. What's up, Mike? Look at this strange guy. Ain't seen him in a while.
Shit. What up, Amber? Oh, yeah, hell, I thought I was going to have to do hay, but fucking boss man's not supposed to be on a tractor, but he's still out there rolling hay. So I'm like, eh. What up, Bean? So fix it real quick, and here we are.
So you got your plumbing fixed?
Yeah, it was the bolts on the back of the tank that mount it to the shitter. After a while, you know, they rust and shit like that. So it was just one of the bolts rusted through, and put new bolts in it. $8 fix.
Yeah, my granddaddy purple plants, they've been in pre-flower for like a month now. I'm hoping they start flowering because they're getting big. They're as tall as me.
Hell yeah!
Autos that might make for some weak bud though because of how big they are. I don't know.
I think you'd be surprised. I think you'd be pleasantly surprised.
But let's see. Got a job offer, and they said that I could get promoted based on my performance. So I started stand-up. They weren't too impressed. They started me in the mailroom. So I guess next week I'm going to go try a Chip and Dale performance. I think that's more their speed.
Hey, tell them about your weenie wigs. Tell them you're going places.
I guess I could work a performance up with weenie wigs if the Chip and Dale doesn't work. Yeah.
Kyle, what up? Alice, what's up?
Kyle?
Oh man, yeah. I tell you what, fucking Texas. Oh, that was just a bad trip all around.
Really, you don't like Texas?
No, it's not that I don't like Texas, but I was sick, man. I don't know what I got a bug or something. I just didn't feel good.
Why? Back from what do you title this?
Back from vacation.
It's vacant. Looks like Virginia and California. Maybe you should put a Y after the.
Well, it's too late now. Be all right. What up, NS Dad?
Maybe that's what drew in that big rush of people at the beginning. They're like, motherfucker was just in Virginia and California? How the fuck you do that?
Norris Tech found Jesus. Hallelujah. Amen. Oh,
Where was he at?
I'm feeling a lot better.
Where was he at? I
Who's
found
that?
him too. He's inside of me. Jesus is with me. He's easy to find if you look within.
We don't like labels. We're just American. Yeah,
Does it matter if we're Republican or Democrat? Because if you say that to somebody, I just watched a comedian today, and he's like, "Really, does that matter?" Because altogether, if you really think about it, what you are is the we part of that equation. You're not Republican or Democrat. If we know what part of that equation you are the we, the people part. We, whether we're Republican or Democrat, we still got to get along. We don't have to agree, but we do have to get along because it's them versus us, not conservative versus Democrat. You know what I mean? Like, you can have different opinions of what you think it should look like, but it's up to us.
Shit, yeah, look Republican. I didn't know they had a look, or they got a certain tint to them, or what?
What's that?
The Republican. He said, "Y'all look Republican." They got a certain tint. Do they talk a funny way, or what? I don't know.
That was in this comedy too. There was another joke about that. There is a conception. A conception, dude. You got to watch this Christopher Titus whole routine, dude. I can't do that. I was going to try to do the bit, but I can't do that bit. It's so good.
No, I just got back from Texas on vacay from down there. Yeah. Oh, the bad thing is the next day the grandson was sick. Like, he wouldn't let me go for nothing, and he says, "I'm freezing." I said, "Son, it's 104 fucking degrees. How are you freezing?" And we go inside, and he sits in there for a little bit, and I cooled down. So if I'm cool, he should be. It's burning up. I called his mama. I said, "You better bring some medicine." We went and got him something to break his fever. But he felt better after that, and he ain't been sick since. So maybe just a little something.
Something going around. Y'all got a little bug that flew around the family.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Where is that? Texas is a great place. I love Texas. It's just I'm fucking hot. That heat down there don't play.
Hold on a second. Bean, did you watch that video that I sent you or no? Because he's actually in the middle in this video. It's a really good right down the middle, just calling it like it is. And he emphasizes that this is a liberal's impression of he does a liberal's impression of a conservative, and then he does a conservative's version of a liberal. It's fucking hilarious.
What up, Chrissy? What up, John? Oh, I did get me a new dab rig when I broke. I got me an old one. But yeah, man, I went down there. We went somewhere. They said the 99-cent rolling papers they sell, they can't sell them in Arkansas because they're illegal. Well, I found them in Texas, so I bought like 60 packs of rolling papers.
So you can't buy rolling papers in Arkansas.
You can, but these JOB 1 1/4, that's 99-cent.
Yeah,
they won't let you sell them here because Arkansas charges their taxes is charged per paper. And if there's 50 papers in there, they charge you taxes on 50 papers. So they don't want you selling them for 99 cents. So they told them, yeah, you can't sell them. But I found them in Arkansas, and I bought 60 of them.
How much do you pay in Arkansas for rolling paper?
Shit, they're about $3-4 a pack.
What?
Yeah. Unless you get the shitty off-brand kind, and them JOBs, man, them 99 centers is great. But because I mean we didn't carry no bongs or nothing with us to Texas because Texas is against the law, and so we just bought some rolling papers. Well, my daughter come in with some 99 cents. I said, "Where the fuck did you find these? I thought these were against the law." She said, "Maybe in Arkansas, but not down here."
Sure.
So I'm gonna send her the money to buy me a whole box of them when they come in at that vape store, and send them to me in the mail.
You get in trouble for fucking tax fraud.
Bootlegging rolling papers. Shit. First thing I come in, I told my buddy or my cousin. He's like, "I want some." He showed up. He said, "Here's $20. Give me 20 packs." I'm like, shit. I throw him like 25 in there. You got a butter tincture machine, can't stop making. Hell yeah. The machines are nice.
Yeah.
I think if I had the money, which I would buy me a good nug smasher, like 2000, that big, nice nug smasher. But, you know, I don't grow enough to make my own stuff like that, so. Well, Kyle, I got to have the gum papers because I'm not a good roller.
What's the difference? What do you mean gum papers? What's gum paper?
It's got the sticky part on one end.
Zigzags and Tops have them.
Yeah, I know, but
all rolling papers have them except for the clear ones that Bean gives me. And I bought a pack of those.
Oh yeah.
But that's because it's that clear paper. It sticks to itself. It doesn't need a sticky part. Like any part of it will stick to any part of it. It's like taking fucking saran wrap and sticks together. Oh. It's like those rolling papers are kind of like that. Once you get them wet, they stick together no matter where it's at.
Hell yeah. Well, how was y'all's week?
Mine was busy. I got the whole flower bed, weeds pulled. I'll probably walk out there and show you all the plants in a minute. Hopefully we have better Wi-Fi, so I should reach out there so he's want to see it. They're pre-flowering, but anyway. Then I went up to my grandmother's so we could get her to chemo. I spent a couple days up there, a day and a half up there. Came home, finished pulling the weeds yesterday because I didn't pull them all. So, and then today I've just been kind of taking it easy. I clipped the one auto, the cola, because it's pretty much done. And over the next couple of days, I'll clip and hang the bottom branches. I'm gonna let them see if they can get any more juice to them.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. I gotta go out there and check my plants in a little bit.
Actually, let me go show y'all what these look like. Let me switch my camera around.
Let's check them out. Did you get baked with Grandma?
Huh?
Dean want to know if you got baked with Grandma.
She got high and passed out.
Hell yeah. Denise with 50 stars. Thank you, Denise. Oh, dude.
That's a rag. That's one of my rags that has 3 tops now.
Oh,
see the 3 tops?
Yeah, that looks good.
Because I topped it.
Holy shit, bro.
These see how they're pre-flowering everywhere? Like you see those spikes? They've been doing that for over a month, dude. Like they're just spiking everywhere, but no buds are coming out. This one is 6 foot tall. The other 2 are a couple inches shorter. Then this is another rag that has 2 tops on it.
Hell
and
yeah.
It looks like it might have 3. If I might do something different with it, and that's what's left of the one that I took the call off of.
Hell yeah!
I'm letting all those fatten up a little bit.
Sweet. Denise with 50 more stars. What up, Chris? They looking good, brother. Hell, before I went to Texas, I checked and I had some out there about this tall, but they had laid down and started growing around the ground and coming up. So I just piled a little bit of dirt on that stalk that laid down into the dirt.
Yep.
So
that's all you can do, and it should heal right back up. They love it. They love the stress.
Then I gave them a little bit of water on top of it so it'd moisten it and maybe. So, but then I had 2 more out there about like that. So that was last week. I hadn't looked at them when I got home yesterday. I was exhausted, but we drove from Texas all the way home and didn't make too many stops. Just tried to get.
Yeah, I just put veg newts on the new ones that I didn't even show you. They're only like this tall. There's 3 new ones like that tall. I put veg roots on those 3 and the 2 regs that are growing all season. But the other ones I put flowering nutrients on, and they're still not flowering. Pissing me off, dude. I'm giving them till the end of this month, and then I'm gonna dig the middle one up and transplant it because it's gonna be too crowded. Like they have to start budding now, or I got to move that middle one.
Damn. Hell yeah.
You don't look good prepared at all, dude. Oh, you Coke can.
Yeah, I'd go out there and look at mine now, but I know my Wi-Fi won't reach that far.
You know, pipe there.
Oh hell! But no, we shit, we drove 4 hours one way to Jamaica Beach down there in Texas and Galveston. And the way back, man, it was fucking stupid. The traffic, it was 5 miles an hour for 2 miles. And I felt like shit. And my wife, I was rough on her, just, sarcastic.
Did she teach you?
Huh?
Did she teach you for it?
She probably wanted to, because I was pretty sharp tongued with her a little bit. But
you gotta watch that shit. You gotta watch that shit. I do too. I acted like a total ass with my little stay at the place. I told you about that story, didn't I? You didn't? Was it just being up here? I flipped out when I was at the facility I was at.
Yeah.
They took away my Flexerol one night because they got me mixed up with. I was in there with detox people, and detox people get that twice the first 2 nights they're in there to help with the detox. And I had a prescription of it, but the doctor took mine away because they didn't pay attention that I had a prescription of it. And I couldn't get it that night. And I was up all night. And I knew I was going to be up all night. So I had an adrenaline dump, dude. And when I usually don't get adrenaline dumps, but when our family gets adrenaline dumps, it's like 45 minutes that you don't want to fucking talk to me because I am going the fuck off. And I did. I woke everybody up in the place. I caused such a big scene that they called pretty much all hands on deck. So like everybody, all the personnel came up and watched me just yell. And this one guy is who I took it all out on. And he was a cool ass dude. He was trying so hard to calm me the fuck down, but he couldn't. But he handled it such a perfect way because eventually I just walked I knew that my thought, like he was handling it so well that even though I thought about punching the motherfucker. Like I was close. But because of the way he handled the situation, I was able to restrain myself and let my adrenaline to where I could walk away. And then I just was an ass the rest of the night. Every time they came in to check on me since I was awake, and I knew they checked every 15 minutes. I was like 2 o'clock, 2:15, 2:30, 2:45. Every time they walked in, I just told them what time it was. because
Yeah.
there was no clock in my room, but I knew what time it was by how many fucking times they came in because I didn't sleep one fucking bit that night. As soon as I got up in the morning, the doctor was there and was like, "Sorry about that." And I
Yeah.
acted cool this time because I figured if I flipped out on the doctor, she's not going to give it back to me.
It's like, look,
Yeah, I was a total fucking ass, dude. There, one girl came out and bitch and said something to me about waking her up, and I was like, "Get fucking used to it, bitch. You're gonna be up all night because I ain't letting nobody fucking sleep."
if I ain't sleeping, you ain't sleeping.
That's exactly what I said. But then I did calm down. So, but I was an ass, dude.
Rage baiting, I don't know. It's where they cause you to go into a frenzy. I don't know. People looking to fight. John,
Yeah.
that's all I know. I'm that way too, though. You know, like I said, the good thing the grandkids was in the car with my daughter.
Rage baiting is going into a group of black people and saying the N-word over and over and over again.
Yeah, that one.
That would be considered rage baiting. Stuff like that. We're going into a Klan rally and yelling Black Panthers or Black Power. That would be rage baiting.
Yeah.
Or going up to a guy from India and poking him in the forehead and be like, "What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?" That would be rage baiting.
Or coming here asking us if we're Democrat or Republican. That's trying to rage bait.
Yeah, coming in here asking us if we're Democrat or Republican. That's a type of rage baiting. It really is.
But I wish if it would have been cooler at Texas, like that would have been perfect where we was at. That little Airbnb, it was secluded. It was at the end of the road. There wasn't but a few houses on that road. And the neighbors were cool. It was like, "Hey, we're going to be smoking pot out here." And they're like, "Oh, no worries. I'm like, fuck, you come join if you want to." But, you know, he had some grills outside. So we was grilling shit up on top of a lake on Trinity River. So it's pretty awesome.
Why'd you tell the neighbors that? Did you want them to call the police?
No. I just said, y'all going to smell it because the way the wind's blowing, it's coming right to your porch.
I wouldn't have told them. I would have let them smell it and hope they thought it was some different shit on the barbecue because you're from Arkansas.
Well, now, we didn't cook the first night. We smoked all night out there on that deck. And then the second night's when the neighbors come down on the golf cart and it's like, "Hey, sorry, but we're smoking over here." Shit, I might come join you. Fuck, we'll twist one up, you know? So
I would have been like, that's how we smoke food in Arkansas. That's what you're smelling. It's just smoke. It's in the smoker.
hell yeah. You fix to take off?
Yeah.
All right, you be careful.
I will.
Then the grandkids, we got home yesterday, and the two grandgirls that stays with us through the week, and their mama took them to Kentucky today. Right?
Yes.
Okay,
Got
Kentucky.
8 minutes.
And they'll be up in Kentucky all week, so we'll be without grandkids for a week. We get to relax and kind of
No, I think it else don't ever.
do us. But
Air's
I did
blowing.
I did get to meet Leslie Cobb on the way down. He lives in Hope, Arkansas. So,
Leslie?
Yeah, Leslie Cobb's Frog Hopper. I got to meet and hang out with him for a minute, smoked a big fat one in Walmart parking lot.
You sure?
We was at a gas station in Texas, right? And we'd been driving for about 2 hours, and we stopped for a little bit of lunch. And I'm like, well, let's pull over somewhere, find us, somewhere to get in the shade, and we'll smoke us a joint. Take the dogs to go potty and let the kids go bathroom in the gas station. And We stand out there. So the wife lit a cigarette and I lit a joint. And we're just out there smoking it. And I blew out and looked up and there's a fucking cop pulling in the driveway. And like the driveway is wide enough for you to pull in and park. That's it. And we was at that end of the building. I'm like, holy fuck. So I threw it down and stepped on it real quick. Because, yeah, you can go to jail for that
Find
shit.
it, or did you just step on it and save it?
I stepped on it and just put my foot and just held my foot over it, and then grabbed a cigarette from my wife and started smoking on it. So when he got out of the truck, he seen me smoking a cigarette because my wife was in the shade kind of behind the corner there.
Yeah.
Then he didn't even pay a fucking attention. He walked right in the damn gas station. So I was like, fuck, let's go. Let's get out of here.
Did you pick up the joint and save it?
No. By the time I thought about it, I had kind of moved my foot, tore up. There's a homeless man out there. He might have went over and found it. So that's all the better if the homeless man found it.
You should have told him. You should be like, dude, stepped on a joint over there.
I was worried about getting the fuck out of the parking lot with the cop in it. Denise with 50 more.
Denise with 50 stars. Thank you, Denise.
So I was more worried about going in cuffs. So I just got my shit and got out of there.
I get you.
But oh shit! What are you whispering about over there? Y'all touching goobies?
No,
Yeah, I've touched my brother's goobie.
Okay, well, that's weird, but
it is weird.
Really?
Damn. No, I'm gonna leave my phone back here. I've got a lot of liquid. There's some don't. I'll shake it.
they're shaking the coconuts that we got in Florida. Some of them's turning to milk now. The water in it.
Yeah.
That one's not either.
Give me the one with the juice in it.
Oh, this one's hard.
Yeah, I'm leaving mine here.
Okay.
Yeah, because it stays actual temperature in here.
But yeah, man, Texas
What
was
am I?
a nice little place,
All right, I love y'all.
Hey, dumbass.
except for that traffic.
I'm forgiveful.
All right, be careful.
Earlier, you said it was a bullshit trip.
I was his.
Well, I was sick.
Yeah.
During everything, we only had two things planned. And the first thing that we had planned was go to the beach with the grandbabies. Then we was going to go to this Rainforest Cafe and eat because they have pretty good food there or something. But I was sick and I wasn't having it. Just ruined the whole trip pretty much for me, probably the wife, because I was being a dick. We got 3 minutes, y'all. Y'all get them twisted up and get them next to you. But I'd go back in the cooler months of the year. Be more comfortable.
Yeah. That's like Florida. The best time to go is like February.
Well, no, when we went to Florida, it was perfect, but I had good weather, overcast, not too hot, a little bit of rain here and there. It was nice when we was in Florida. So
Hello, Dawn.
Don, what up? 2-minute warning. But you could rent them you could rent them slingshots down there in Texas. You get 2 hours for $100, or you rent them all day for $200.
Slingshot.
Yeah, them yeah. I was like, man, that might be kind of cool to do, but I felt like shit, and I wasn't even going to look at it. But they had signs out there for $99 for 2 hours or $200 for all day. Dude, that might be fun. What up, Andrew?
You would $200 just to drive that thing around all day?
It's kind of pointless. I'd rather rent a golf cart, but them things are expensive. Well, that's for rich, overweight white men. Them slingshots are young black rappers.
No, we got a couple black couples here that own them.
Oh. So, I mean, that'd be cool, but I don't know. It's not for me. I'd rather have a four wheels, because I've already broke my back on a four wheeler. So why would I want any less? My fat ass, I'd probably be riding with the front wheel up in the air.
What's up, Frankie?
Oh, Frankie, just in time. We fixing to hit it. Y'all get them next to you, guys and gals. There it is.
Fire in the hole! It's 420!
Oh, it doesn't have one wheel in front. It has two wheels up front and one in the back.
Yeah, but where I sat, it'd probably bring that front wheel up and I'd be riding, two wheel motion.
I don't think so. Gabe with 20 stars.
Dave.
Thank you, Gabe.
Oh, Gabe.
I missed. Man, I'm horrible at basketball. I know why I missed. I didn't say Kobe before I threw it. If you say Kobe, his ghost comes down and makes it in for you. Isn't that how it works?
I don't know. Oh, Gabe, Frankie, Don, everybody that come in.
Oh, shit. What's everybody getting into today? Anybody got some fun plans? Anybody have anything interesting happen to them today? What's the deal, y'all? Talk to us, man. Talk to us.
I don't want to talk because Beanie Night. No, I'm kidding. I hope he's having a good time camping. That's great. Him and Little Beans out there doing that.
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing. Like, if they're at a water park right now, or are they in the woods?
Looking for Bigfoot.
Yeah. Oh, did you see that story about Bigfoot I sent in this chat? Dawn with 20 stars. Thank you, Dawn. There was a video. This guy got a body that he claims to be Bigfoot and had it tested, and it comes back 47% Neanderthal DNA, and it has the Denisovian DNA in it as well. So it's a cross between humanoid and Neanderthal, from what he's saying. I don't know how true it is, but we can watch the video if you want to pull it up.
Let's see if I can do that.
We just have to talk. We just have to talk during it, pause it, and discuss what he's talking about at times during it. We're doing a review of this video. So we're doing a review. So this is no copyright infringement, right? That's how you're supposed to do it.
Let me see if I can find her.
It had a guy with a hat and long hair, kind of looked like me, maybe, with long hair and a beard.
Okay, hang on.
Did you find it?
A black guy was, oh no. He didn't have long hair.
Let me go look. Maybe I sent it to Bean and not in the chat.
Well, let me look at ours and that other one. You may have sent it to Cider.
I find her.
Yeah.
You find it?
No, I couldn't find it.
I'll probably find it right away. And you'll be like,
Yeah, you probably can. You know what you're looking for.
That's a cool story too. Right there. It was sent at 7:59 a.m. Right after you said, "Finally home, fellas. Exhausted. Been a long week."
Okay.
Bigfoot hunters have proven corpses authentic as if it's not the guy with long hair, then it's he's not on camera. Though. I just didn't know what the picture was.
Okay, finally home, fellas. Exhausted. Okay, Jesse.
Dawn with another, or I don't know if that's the same 20 stars, but we're going to celebrate it anyway. Thank you, Dawn.
Does it got the Fox News or the Nation News on it?
Yeah. It says Bigfoot something on it. You got to play the video. It's a video. We're going to watch the video and pause it at time.
All right.
Has captivated people across the entire globe for
I
centuries.
think we have to be on the screen too.
Huh?
Pause it. I think we have to be on the screen. I don't think we can just show it like that. Yeah, do it like that. Can you play it like that?
Is it playing?
Yeah, but the audio isn't.
300-pound body in his possession. He's even nicknamed it Dak. Does Bigfoot really exist? Well, now there is a man called Snake the Bigfoot Hunter who claims he has found actual Bigfoot remains. He has this 8-foot, 300-pound body in his possession. He's even nicknamed it Dak. Snake says he found the remains in the Adirondack Mountains in 2024, even put them on display at last year's Great New York State Fair. But here's the wild part. Snake claims he sent the specimen for DNA testing, that the results showed the body has 58.5% Neanderthal DNA and 41.5% human DNA. Snake says that those from Cornell's veterinary...
I was wrong. It was 50-some% Neanderthal, only 40-some human. So go ahead.
DNA lab proved that this creature is a Neanderthal human hybrid. Now, the Adirondack Mountains have been known to be a hotspot for Bigfoot or Sasquatch sightings, but there are a lot of skeptics out there questioning Snake's discovery. So we decided, let's go to the source. Charles Stewart, better known as Snake the Bigfoot Hunter, joins me now. He's also the author of the Bigfoot Bible. Thank you so much for taking the time. First, how did you find these remains, and what made you think initially this could be Bigfoot's remains?
Well, I found it west of Old Forge Central Adirondack Park. And the reason I found it was just being in the right area where I could smell it, because this body was decaying. And I just followed deeper and deeper and deeper.
That would be rough to pack that out smelling.
This is my thought. How did he get it out of the woods? It never explains that, but let's play it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Bam. There's this 8-foot-long, 300-pound specimen in front of me, and this thing was sitting in a poison ivy patch and just was absolutely disgusting. And based on what we figured out, this was dead probably about 2 days when I had found this specimen, okay? And what was interesting is next to this body were some larger footprints. And after speaking to a couple other experts, we determined that one of the causes of this specimen's death was probably from getting bludgeoned to death by a larger Bigfoot. So
So here, I mean, I'm like you. If it's been dead for 2 days, it's already decaying. It smells so bad. How do you get it out in one piece?
Yeah, like, that's my biggest question. But now, after hearing what I just heard, I'm running the fuck out of there. If there was a bigger one around there and he beat the shit out of that one, I ain't taking it.
Why are you hanging around?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, here we go.
So, too.
Yeah, absolutely. And this could have been over territory or mating. We believe it was.
Listen to how they fuck.
Just, this is a male specimen we have, but this was around 18 to 20 year range, and we figured that out by the dental decay. How much?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. This DNA testing, what exactly was the testing, and what was it done on? The hair, teeth, soft tissue? What exactly?
Yeah, we had blood, hair, and fecal matter, and we just submitted it all and got that done through a friend of mine who worked at the Cornell Veterinary and BioDNA lab, and the results came back. As you mentioned, 58.5% Neanderthal/Denisovan, and that I had to do a little bit of research myself to figure out exactly what was going on. The Denisovan is a Asian kind of Neanderthal. It's mixed with 41.5% human, and some of that's indigenous. So at some point, they did cross over the Bering Land Strait and have been in the Americas. So what we have there is, a very dangerous, aggressive. We know they attack each other, and they could definitely attack and hurt humans for sure.
Do you know how old? Do you know how long it's been dead for?
It was dead about 2 days when I found it.
2 days.
So how did he know he'd been dead for 2 days first?
Based on decay and shit. Remember, he already said that. He said it's been dead for about 2 days based on because they called people in to check it, whatever, blah blah blah.
But also,
he just said that it was over mating and territory. You're going to hear about the way these guys have sex. I just want to put that out there. So we're going to find out about the sexual habits of Bigfoot. And we learned that it was a Denisovan. We just learned that it was, like I said, it was a Denisovan Neanderthal. Okay. They're the ones that claim Anunnaki. They're bred with alien species, by the way.
So they're saying, I thought he said Chinese.
Asian. He said Asian.
Asian,
They
yeah.
came over the Bering Strait when it was connected.
Well, my next question.
Yeah. Oh, no, not the Bering Strait, the other one, the land bridge. Yeah. From Antarctica over to the Asian and Russia. Yeah, what is that?
It was a land bridge, yeah, I think. My next question is going to be, if they're so aggressive, how come nobody ever sees them?
Denise, he said it was 8 foot tall. So the other one's probably 9 foot tall, at least, if it's bigger and stronger.
Yeah. But, I mean, you'd think if they're aggressive during mating season, everybody's out there looking for one, that they'd beat the shit out of a human. But
if they saw you, if they had to, probably, but they might be timid around humans because they were once hunted or something. I don't know. But let's keep listening, because when they talk about how these guys fuck, it's kind of funny to me.
Okay.
It reminds me of rage baiting. Just
shit.
It was attacked by another Bigfoot 2 days prior. In other words, there's another living Bigfoot in that area.
Yeah, and I mean, we call them Bigfoot, but these are like Neanderthal human hybrid, and there's another one that attacked this one, and one of the interesting things we found on our specimen, which we showed to 60,000 people, was this reproductive bone, and that's an anomaly that the Bigfoot has that is also in polar bears, and these are adaptations that allow it to procreate in an aggressive way, and that leads us to think that actually form family units. They're very nomadic. If they do engage, it's for that aggressive procreation. and then they go their separate ways. So
did you send this to a forensic anthropologist, or did a forensic anthropologist look at these remains?
So right now we've had the DNA test done. I've been trying to get more people to actually be in person with the body. I did get a documentary team came and peer reviewed the DNA, and this is a documentary team from Japan, and they filmed the whole a little movie on this, and they have released it there, and I have snippets of it on our website. And then what was really great is at the showing of this the first time. There was the Six Nation Indian tribes of New York, the Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, Tuscarora, and Seneca tribes. They came by and looked at the body, and they left and came back and gave me an award. They had came in and immediately identified it as a Bigfoot, as a bark eater, which is another name for Adirondack up there. So it's been like multiple verifications across different paths, and we're trying to get as much people to see this thing as possible.
Have you got any other mainstream verifications, any recognition from more of the major bodies or experts?
We're looking to get some additional people involved with the body. It's been an uphill battle. And
why? They don't believe it?
Well, Bigfoot has been considered kind of taboo and stuff. The thing is, it's a global phenomenon. This Bigfoot has been experienced or encountered globally, okay? But it's still, as you know, with what happened with UFOs, that was considered fringe until it's not. So we are literally punching our way through wall after wall, getting this information out there. And, the main thing I'm trying to tell people is you got to be careful when you're going out there into the wilderness.
Or grab a camera, because my gosh, look, there's now a Sasquatch.
Huh?
I said, grab a camera. Like he said, you got to be careful when you go out there. And then the other guy said, grab a camera. White people shit, right?
How odd are you? You white. You grabbing the camera?
I ain't even thinking about taking a picture. If I see Bigfoot coming towards me, I'm going the other way. I don't care about no damn picture.
No. I'm worried that motherfucker's going to fuck me or beat the shit out of me.
Yeah, did you hear he has a bone for a dick? A literal bone. It's not like ours. It's a fucking bone. And they're like polar bears. They just fuck them and dump them. They're just like, boom, done, see ya.
Imagine getting that raw dogged.
And they're aggressive, man. Can you imagine?
Maybe he was...
No wonder they drug women by the hair. Like, that explains it.
What if they're like a praying mantis? The woman mated with him and beat the shit out of him. Or the female version.
That would suck.
That would suck. All right.
Squatch Committee on Congress. Look, UAPs, UFOs, extraterrestrials. Snake, you might be ahead of something here. I appreciate you coming on and sharing it with our audience.
Can I just say that the people who do not believe in Bigfoot have something I call BDS, which is Bigfoot Derangement Syndrome.
You better trademark that. You better trademark that right now, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good seeing you, Snake. Thank you.
Oh, shit.
That was worth a watch, wasn't it?
That was worth a watch. Yeah, that was cool.
Did you read any of the stories I sent? Or no?
Last week, I didn't read shit. I was...
Today.
We went to Chrissy. We went to Cersei and got the stuff to fix the toilet. And like I said, I thought I was going to have to do hay, so I rushed around.
Yeah, I was just asking because there's a story on there. I think it might have been Wisconsin, maybe. Or something. 5 kids, 5 boys, teenagers. Their 4th of July hangout. Noticed smoke coming from behind the house. And they thought they were like having a bonfire or something at first, but then they realized the house was on fire.
Oh, yeah.
And before they even called 911, or I don't know if they called 911 or what, but before anybody got there, they were already in the house saving 6 people.
6 people, yeah.
Including a 91-year-old woman and her husband. And, yeah, fucking 5 kids, dude. That's fucking awesome, dude.
That is awesome.
when they got out, when they got the last one out, it played out like a movie. When they got the last person out, the whole house just went up and the fire department was just pulling up.
Damn, that's awesome, man. Usually most people are going to pull out their video camera now and start recording before they start.
Right.
People too much looking for content now.
Yeah.
to
But
put out there.
but those kids were probably thinking, they were probably fans of the show Fire Country. They're like, dude, we'll be famous like Bodie.
Yes. We've watched Fire Country.
Yeah, I like it. It's one of my favorite shows.
I'll have to get into it. I have to watch the first episode, see if I like it.
You've never
Yeah.
watched Fire Country?
I've never watched it. They got a new thing on Netflix I'm watching, that Maternal Instinct, about that girl from Texas that killed a woman and took her baby, gave her a C-section, took the baby, then took it to the hospital, said she just gave birth to it.
Taylor Parker.
Taylor Parker, yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I don't like that kind of shit. I try not to watch that dark shit anymore. That was a bad time. I watched that one. I used to watch the true crime and shit like that all the time when I was an alcoholic. That's all I
Yeah.
watched.
Well,
I try not to watch much of it now. It doesn't.
when I was kicking meth, I started watching documentaries about methamphetamines, what it does to you and everything, the long-lasting effects they have up to when I quit, about what it does to you. But then
You were scared yourself straight.
I was scaring myself straight. I was keeping myself straight, but then it also got me into documentaries. I started watching pot documentaries. Like, hey, this shit may be pretty nice, Then I got into, I just watched Drugs Inc. I used to watch, what was that, Intervention. I was like, yeah,
You
look at these
probably
people.
like-
That used
You
to be
probably
me.
like that lockup show where they 24-hour lockup where they lock people up in jail just to see if they can get away with being.
No,
What was that show called?
You tried.
Inside, or what is it? Yeah, I think it's Lockup. But like,
Sometimes they go in for like a week or something and try to
60
and
days
try
in.
not. Huh?
60 days in. 60 days in.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, 60 days. I guess they did.
But then I got into just watching documentaries, and I like crime documentaries about them solving cases that's 30, 40 years old.
I could do 60 days in.
Shit, I didn't like the week I spent in there. So
I should go to the producers of that show and be like, y'all want an entertaining episode? Put me in, coach. I'm ready.
I'm
Put
ready.
me in, coach.
Time to
This is like,
shine.
I could start a whole new business for ex-cons out here, dude. Like, we could have some fun in prison. It becomes a game show now. You know what I'm saying? Like, now we treat it as a game show. If the prisoners figure it out, they get free buffets at once a week for a month. If they don't figure it out, I win $1 million.
You call it Lockup Survivor.
Yeah, surviving lockup.
Survivor. That's it right there. You need to call CBS about that. Be like a mixture between Survivor now, but instead of going to an island, you go to fucking Rutgers Island. Because that's one of the worst ones. Ain't they? Rutgers Island or something like that?
Rikers Island, yeah, New York.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't go to anything like that because that's literally like piss on the floor, concrete, cell after cell after cell. It's like a dungeon.
Yeah, but you don't want the fucking Marriott hotel in there either.
But I want to go into like a regular like jail with a pod, that day room and shit that people watch. Like that's Rikers Island isn't that.
Yeah.
Rikers Island is a cell, 24 lockdown. You're in a cell, and like there's a toilet there that may work sometimes, but sometimes it gets sometimes it needs serviced, and you don't have tools to service it because that could be considered a weapon. So you got to wait for you're on their time for when it gets serviced. So you might end up pissing all out on the floor, which runs back in. People piss on the floor and shit on. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, San Quentin. Yeah.
Another one.
Go to old Alcatraz and do that one. Oh, that's haunted. They probably you tap out and jump in the water.
I don't think it. I mean, I don't think anybody would do those for a TV show.
Now, shit, I didn't like being in jail for a week, let alone I wouldn't sign up for that. I mean, look at the what's that? Naked and Afraid. And
dude, if you get when you get busted, if you're the guy that is trying to win the $1 million. Because the only way to prevent the inmates from beating you is be like, whoever's getting ready to kill you because they think you're the whatever. You're like, dude, you win. I'll give you get the money for the commissary. Let me go. This is all a game show. It's all a show. You win now. Don't kill me and you win. If you kill me, you lose. All right, you win.
And you get extra carton.
Yeah, you get extra carton of cigarette.
Yeah. We'll give you some pouch of tobacco. You've been to 4 prisons in 3 years. I never went to prison. I just went to jail, and I didn't like it, so I figured I didn't like prison, so I tried not to go back.
I did well in jail for an extended period of time, and I was told it's a lot better in prison, so I'm sure I would do well in prison as long as I could keep the same mentality as I had in jail. I can't act like a big shot, but you know what I mean? I can't go in, you know what I'm saying? I got to just mind my P's and Q's in prison and do what I was doing in jail. Except for there was one time in jail where things could have got turned up pretty bad.
Man. When I was in there, they said, one guy said, man, just whatever, just don't stick to your kind when shit goes down. That's all I got told. I'm like, dude, I ain't about none of that. And he's like, then the best thing you do if shit goes down, go to your bunk. Shut your door. Get away from that shit. But when it went down, it was just one guy and one guy. That was it. And they had an argument over hooch. So, and that's what it was. It wasn't 3 white guys jumped in to help the white guy beat up the black guy, or it wasn't 6 black guys jumping in helping him. It was one-on-one. That's how it was. And I was like,
that's how it usually is. And unless there's a hit out on you, it usually is one-on-one.
I walked away, got toward the showers. That way, when they come in, wasn't in the way where everybody else was. So
you were in the worst spot because the bathroom is where usually that's where you fight because there's no cameras.
Oh, this went down on the stairs. Going up the top tier, or right below the stairs, right at the stairs. But that's where the door is too. They come in that door and they go straight up the stairs, so they quick access. They come in that little door because we had a feather in there called Too Tall. He was a little feather, and he come in there with that little stun gun. I'll get you. But they was done about it after that. They done had their little scuffle. And they got locked down. That was it.
When I was in Baltimore that one time, I'm glad I had the cellmate I had because I watched somebody die in that motherfucker.
Dang. That's the only fight. I was in there for a week, and that's the only fight I seen.
Only reason I got lucky is I got played by my cellmate. He played me. When we went out to get dinner, chow, I got my tray and my juice, and I finished my juice before I finished my food. And I'm like, dude, am I allowed to get another juice? And he's like, yeah, go ahead. Grab me one while you're up. And then everybody else at the table was like, yeah, can you get me one too? And I was like, all right. So I went up, grabbed 4, put my fingers in them like this, pick them up.
Nope.
They were like, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, getting another drink. You don't get seconds. And I went to put them down. They're like, well, fucking take them now. So I come back to the table. Everybody had another drink.
Oh shit!
Nobody wanted to drink them after your fingers have been in it.
Yeah, them guys at the table did.
Yeah, they were laughing their asses off, dude.
Get the new guy to do it.
Yeah, I was. How old was I? Let's see. Would have been 20 years old.
Shit, I was probably just about to turn 30 when I went in.
I would have been 19 or 20 when that happened.
Hell yeah. Well, I was about 30, wasn't I? About 28, something like that when I went in. But like I said, I spent a week and changed my life forever. Forever, ever.
I was in there quite a while.
My little brother was in and out, but hell, he had manufacturing charges. He had absconding. He had, you know, he was a career criminal.
Yeah, my longest time was for violating probation. I didn't really like probation, but it was probably a good thing I went to jail.
Damn. Oh, mercy. Hey, do you think anybody got anything exciting they're doing tonight?
Nobody said anything yet. I mean, Andrew could go back to prison for 3 more years. That would be exciting, but it would probably suck for him.
Yeah,
I'm just reading. Max for 4 months, that sucks. And stay out of trouble, Andrew. Nobody wants to see you in trouble. That's not cool.
Nobody wants that. I did get to meet up with Leslie, Andrew. We stayed at Walmart down there at Hope and smoked a joint. He was trying his RV out.
I'm surprised I didn't get locked up for longer periods of time for habitual offenses, because I used to get assault charges like they were candy, dude. Like, it was nothing for me to get an assault charge.
That was my little brother too. He had an assault charge. I mean, he done it all.
But all my assault charges were for stupid shit that made people look silly. Well, not all of them, most of them. Well, not most of them, some of them.
There's a few. One or
Like,
two.
No, it was a handful. Like, a lot of times it was for silly, stupid shit. But yeah, I'm an ass.
Yeah. That was my little brother. I think he was a tough motherfucker. Like, my little brother, he was the littlest of the bunch, but he was the meanest of the bunch.
Yeah, it's my kid brother probably too.
And he would tell you, he went to he was at a bar, they just drinking beers. And this one dude said, "You gonna buy me a beer?" He said, "If you don't shut the fuck up, because I don't like hearing your goddamn voice." And he said, "What do you don't like about my voice?" By the time he said that, my brother just decked him. He said, "I told you to shut the fuck up." So he went to jail that night for assault. Turned into a big old bar fight. It was fun for him, I guess. I think he loves that shit. Or he used to in his life.
And it's because the reason they're like that is because they got their ass beat by the older brothers all growing up. That's why they're the meanest.
He whooped my older brother. Like, literally whooped my older brother's ass. And one time I got off the school bus and I swung on him. I said, "Oh, boy, if I could catch you," because I was fat. I couldn't catch his little skinny ass. But he didn't fight back. He just hauled ass and left. I was like, but one time we started getting a fight. And I said, "Look, it's either we're going to fix to go to blows or we're going to have to fucking get away from each other." He said, "Yeah, because if it goes to blows, it's going to happen. There's going to be 2 people going to 2 different places, different places." He said, "One of us going to jail, and the other's going to the hospital because ain't neither one of us going to fucking stop." So I said, the best thing we can do is get the fuck away from each other. And that's what we did. So we ain't never really fought. me and my little brother when he was alive, which is.
I fought all my brothers. All growing up, we all fought.
Well, I mean,
like, think about it. My oldest brother picked on my kid. My oldest brother picked on the second oldest brother when he was a baby until he got old enough to fight back, right? Okay. And then they both picked on me until I got old enough to fight back, right?
Yeah.
And then all three of us picked on my kid brother until he got big enough to fight back, right? So now that he's able to, he knows everything about us. We don't know shit about him yet. He's got the upper hand just in that aspect.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, whatever he decides to unleash, you got to decide, he's my brother. Am I going to fight him or just defend myself?
Yeah.
And a lot of times, a lot of times it turned to fighting with me and my brothers because we were tired of defending ourselves. We got attacked too much by each other. We didn't put up with each other's shit. Like, somebody say something to piss us off, gloves are off. We're going.
Exactly. But the good thing about my little brother is when I was selling dope, nobody did not pay because they know that little fucker would come. And when he got there, he's going to get the money and a lot more. And you still going to have to fucking pay. Yeah, my brother passed away in 2006, so yeah, he don't fight no more. But
yeah, fighting got old in my 20s, but I didn't stop until my 30s, which was really stupid. I didn't want to fight anymore after my 20s because it's run its course. But it became part of my repertoire for another 10 years.
You knew when it come down to hit toe to toe, you was ready to go if need be.
Well, no, in my 30s, it was more out of just wanting to feel the other side of it. I used to get, like, in my 30s, I got my ass beat a lot on purpose. Like, I would go into the bar and pick the biggest guy and end up fighting. And if he had friends and they jumped me, so be it. I'd still get the shit beat out of me.
Damn.
I know I get in some good lifts, but I get my ass beat and then I'd laugh about it. That's what I did I just thought I was worthless and deserved nothing in life.
Yeah, you thought you deserved to be punished or something for something.
Exactly. That's part of my alcoholism.
Yeah.
So,
I'm drunk, just beat the shit out of me then, I shouldn't be this drunk anyway or whatever,
I would wake up in the morning sore, but that's it. Nothing ever broken.
Yeah. Maybe some cuts and some bruises, all good, a loose tooth or two. Damn. Well, brother, I think I'm going to get off here and find out what we fixed to cook.
All right, well, let's wrap this up then. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Fire in the motherfucking hole.
Fire in the hole.
Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420 fire in the hole. Let's go. Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420's fire in the hole. Hey. Every 420's fire in the hole. Let's go. Every 420's fire in the hole. Every 420's fire in the hole. Hey. Every 420's fire in the hole.